Hi guys, and welcome to this special live video here on Facebook Live where we have 4 days to go until we start the 30-day brand new plan. Now, Natasha will be joining me in a moment here on Facebook Live. And today we're going to be talking about the preparations that we've been doing and also exactly again what we are going to do and how you can join us on this 30-day plan. Now Natasha is just coming in a moment, so I can see that she's here with us now, so let's just get her to join. Natasha, come this way. There we go, I'm adding her now. Right, so Natasha is on her way, and then we'll get started, guys. Adding. Here she comes. Connecting. Yay, here she
Hello.
is. Hi.
Looks a bit of a weird. You did it. Very well done.
So
How are
yes,
you?
Natasha is here. What's happening?
What's happening? Well, I wanted to find out what's happening with. Oh my God, your water bottle. I'm loving that.
Yes, I'm drinking not out of the wine glass today.
No, I'm loving that. So how are you? So are you starting on Monday now, Jody?
Yes, I'm starting on
30
Monday when
days.
my protein goods are here.
So I've been doing it since this Monday. So I've just started like my new regime. Doing more exercise. You would have laughed your head off at me going along on my bike because I've not been out on the bike since I don't know how long, for a couple of months, and the tyres were a bit flat, so I was going really slow. It was
I didn't even
brilliant.
know you had a bike.
Yeah, mountain bike. Barnaby and I have got mountain bikes. So obviously, living here, we live on the coast, so going up, you've got miles along the promenade, so it's a really nice place to cycle. So I've been doing like my healthy living for a long time. But I did 100-day plan where I was just doing the boot camps and following like the health bug nutrition. But I've so because I've done 100 days, like as you know, your body always needs to be challenged. So I've started the 30-day plan, the bug plan, on Monday again, but adding more exercise in to give it a bit of a shake up. I'm just loving life, full of energy, ready to go.
So did it
Um,
get easier? Now you've done the plan for 100 days, what stage did it become, just natural, second nature?
um, I would say the beginning of the 30 days, the first couple of weeks was like readjustment because even though I was being healthy, I was still having like decaf tea and like just doing a few of my own little things, like thinking, oh, I'll just still keep these in the plan, it'll be fine. And not adhering to it like 100% before that. So I would say a couple of weeks. Once I'd done it for 6 weeks, it was absolutely the norm. So it's just my normal life now. I'm nuts, right? It's just the
And
norm.
what
I couldn't go back to doing anything else now.
and when you did get rid of the tea and all the little bits of your own, what benefits did you feel? Or did the weight start coming off faster?
Well, I think it was just the discipline and the commitment to the plan. Because I think when you do your own little bits, like we all know, like my little bits weren't like a large cake or a pack of digestives. They weren't even treats, but they were things like in the morning I would have a decaf tea and like a protein bar, and that was like my bit, like that's what I did. And then it was okay perhaps if I wanted to have a decaf tea at night and another protein bar, because actually in the grand scale of things that wasn't a bad thing. But I think if you want to create the results, you've got to stick to it, and I think it's just 30 days. It's not like one of these, like 3 month transformations. It's just 30 days. And I think my body just released the weight because I was following it. And one of the things that I really need to work on still is my water. Someone said, I know we've got our little equation with the water, but it's like your body weight. Someone said to me, it's your body weight in kilos divided by 3, which is very similar to the equation that I use. But it basically means I drink about 1.5 litres of water a day, which actually isn't enough. So I've been reading articles on weight loss and hydration, and this is just the last couple of days, and how if you're dehydrated, it stops your body metabolizing fat. So I'm just like gallons of water going down my neck. But just really interesting. I just think as you work through your health and you get more healthy, you can just fine tune things. So I think, well, actually, I'm probably not hydrated enough. And if you think about with all the exercise I'm doing, I probably need even more. So I just literally love the lifestyle overhaul of the plan, that it's not just about the food, it's about everything. So I'm loving it, and I'm excited about my extra exercise, and I'm excited to weigh in on Monday. So I'm going to be a week ahead of you, which I love. I like that as well. So I've done my before photos. I've done my weight, my body fat. So I'm ready to, and my goal is to lose 10 pounds. Most people, if you're doing it for the first time, you'll probably lose substantially more than that. But because it's a prolonged thing for me, I've been doing it for a long time, that's, I think, quite achievable. And then I would have lost 30 pounds. That's like insane, right? It's insane. I'm so
Welcome
excited.
welcome to the live video, Anushka, and hi to Danielle, who's saying hello to us both.
Hello.
Natasha, what I want to ask you, on the 30 days,
Yep.
remember back to your first 30 days, what was the hardest thing and what was the easiest thing, do you think?
What was the
Think
hardest?
back.
The hardest thing is to stick to it 100%. Like some of it, I think people will find different things challenging to other people, because I wasn't like a coffee drinker or like hoards of chocolate of a night. I've just had a reminder that Love Island's starting in a few minutes, just so you know.
Quickly!
Came up on my app. I'm like, I would say the hardest thing is sticking to it 100%. Does that make sense? It's not.
But do you have to stick to it 100%?
I would say your result, if you want 100% result, yes.
Yeah.
You don't have to. Like you can do like the 80-20 and 50-50, but if you want to get the optimal result, you need to stick to it. You need to just do the plan. I think for me, I think every plan that I've done before, there's always been a little variation of mine. Like not too bad, but this is the first time I've ever stuck to something 100%, like followed it to the letter. Like not think, oh, I'll just have that extra and I'll swap that for that and I'll do that. The plan is there and set out with all of the ratios and the protein and the carbs and the healthy fats that on what's on your plate that you need to metabolize fat at a fast rate. So I would say the sticking to it 100%, like not deviating at all. The easiest thing, what was the easiest thing? The easiest or the best thing, I'd say the best thing. What was that?
Exercise.
Oh no, that was one of the hardest things. That's one of the hardest things. It's breaking your routine. Like most of us are so stuck in like you get up, you have your decaf tea, you have your protein bar, you do the school run, you come back. I'm really like set in my ways when I do things, and I think it's just breaking that routine. I think the easiest things or the best things was the morning shakes, like changed my life. I know that sounds nuts, but it's such a great way to get in, like, and I'm not about meal replacement, but it's such a great way to get in the vitamins, the minerals, the protein. Like a lot of people don't have like a steak for breakfast, right? I think we did that perhaps at one point. Is have that real balance of food in the morning and not like load yourself with complex carbs. I think the easiest thing for me was to drop those. I think like having all that stored, like the breads, the pastas, the potatoes, the the rices, the cereals. I think, you know, in the UK, most people's what's on your plate, we're so going to do like a what's on your plate, like, and imagine like a little advert thing. Um, People are so complex carb dense in their diet, and you all agree, like it's toast for breakfast, cereal for breakfast, sandwich for lunch, pasta for dinner, and your body cannot metabolize those dense carbohydrates. You would have to be doing so much activity for your body to like that amount of carbs. It's just not what your body needs to fuel. And a lot of people don't realize that your vegetables and your fruits are also carbs. So that's really where your carb source should be coming from. So lots of clean proteins and the vegetables and fruit. But the best thing's the shake, definitely the shake. The hardest thing was admitting that I had to do a lot more exercise to shift the weight, because they say like 80% of your goal comes from your nutrition, and my nutrition was really good, like 80%. I thought, yeah, I'm fine. That's fine, right? No.
Yeah.
What about no? Because I was out, I did cycles and walks, and but no, it's the you have to embark on the whole package, I think, if you want the optimal result. But little bits, you can do it over time. It's not like like overbearing. So what about you? Just to finish, let's speak about Jody. So what are you?
As
What are
I
you? Go on.
As I said previously, just to get rid of the crap from the cupboards as well is really important for me because, I don't have the excuse of having a family or having kids in the house. So I can't use that excuse on keeping like snacks and maybe those things that aren't going to be in the plan in the cupboards. So I've really been focusing on just get everything out and just having the right things in. So I have got, like the peanut butter and the other things that I need
Does that
to.
not excite you a little bit? It does me.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Because you have got options.
Yeah,
This is the worst thing when you haven't got anything in and you're on the go or you're in a rush, you haven't got anything in. So
yeah.
that's the really most important thing for me.
The kitchen clear out.
And the seeded batch has gone.
The seeded the seeded batch is finished. Finished. It's no good. Yeah. So the preparation, I think, is exciting. So what are you most looking forward to about the 30-day plan, and what excites you about how you're going to feel and the result you might get? Like, what motivates you to do it?
It's kind of the opposite to you because, as you said, you had to up the exercise. I know my nutrition is quite bad at the moment, so I know that I'm going to get these great results by really focusing really closely on my nutrition. And obviously, I do a lot of exercise as well, part of my job. So I know that the weight will just fly off, and that is going to be, that's my motivator, and I really want to see that on the scales.
Yeah. And is it a health goal for you? Is it based around like what's your motivation to lose weight? What why? Is it to look better? Is it bigger than that? Is it more than that?
Okay, it's something really, really simple. At the moment, I teach 4 or 5 classes a day, and at the end of the day, my ankles really hurt. And I go to sleep just to get my weight off my ankles and just hope that in the morning they're not going to
Oh
hurt.
God.
So, for me, it's really important to get, even if I lose a stone, I know that sort of weight loss from my
Yeah.
body is going to instantly help my job,
Yeah.
and I'll be bouncing even more.
Well, I just think energy wise, I think when you do those, I've got a picture which we can share on the bug page, like what 5 pounds of fat looks like. And I know it's like it was good because someone shared it on a page that I was on, and it said, like, when you say, oh, I've only lost 5 pounds, like, oh, I've only lost 5 pounds, and you look at what you've lost, I think,
It's
for
like
me,
this,
like
huge.
four times that amount, and I've lost fat because I've been monitoring my body fat and my protein's high, and I haven't lost muscle. I've lost 20 pounds of fat. Like, that's insane. It's insane.
Great. Yeah.
Um, and you just feel, I can't remember what it was like to feel how I felt before. Like, you feel better, you feel more energized, you feel the exercise thing. And I think if you're a bit, even if you're a bit bigger, like you saw what I was doing, like the sort of boot camps I was doing. It's very difficult to throw yourself around, even if you're carrying a couple of extra stone, isn't it? And I
Absolutely,
think for
yes.
me, and that's so, there's so many good things. The shape's the best thing, but for me, the change in my fitness, you know, they do the hashtag fat to fit. I should be adding that on
Yeah.
there because I was so healthy, but I wasn't fit, Jody. So you're
Yeah.
probably fit but not healthy enough. So you and I are a great combination to inspire people because we've got different things. But I was active. That's the difference. I wasn't like slovenly and laying around on a sofa. I was doing like my 10,000 steps a day and out walking and meditating and, loving the sea air and, really enjoying life. But I wasn't doing enough, like that kick start that your body really needs. And I think for me, feeling while I'm doing the boot camps, like when I first started, I like one full proper burpee I couldn't do. I literally was like on the floor, like down to the press up, like jump back up, and then I'd step back up. I just like my body wasn't used to like flailing around. So and now I can do like at least 10, maybe 15. And with the weights, there's loads of kettlebells. The first weight that I started with, I found it was a 5 kilogram, but obviously that's quite light if you were doing like 12 reps or something, but you're swinging it around for like 10 minutes, all of the exercises. And I was absolutely killing. And I now use a 14 kilogram one, 12, like 14 weeks on. So that's a 300% increase in my strength.
Yeah. Wow.
And the press ups, like not being able to do like any body weight stuff if you're heavy, like you'll know, like chin up, not happening. Press ups finished, burpees. So I think for me, it's feeling just so happy to feel better. And I didn't even feel bad before, but I feel lighter on my feet. Like if you're doing like sprints on the spot, you just feel like cumbersome, don't you? If you're carrying weight, you don't feel like
Yes.
you can sprint and feel light on your feet. So many benefits. Like I just urge anybody that feels, stuck or lacking in energy or is not sleeping properly or just uncomfortable in their own skin or just really from a health benefit, just to give it a go because you will transform your life in 30 days. And it sounds cliche, but I promise you, and I'm so excited for you to do it because I want the best for you, of course. And I'm just so excited for you to do it and reap the rewards and then for us to share it with the world. That's the plan.
Welcome, Bob, to the video, and Georgina is waving at us. For more
Hello.
details of the plan, go to TheHealthBug.club. There is a link on this video, so click that link and you'll be able to see all the details. So
Yeah. So
that's
I'm
it
just excited.
for.
Yeah. So good luck. If we don't, what day is it today?
We've got
Thursday.
4 days left to go.
Okay.
Four.
So I think maybe Sunday, the day before, we'll be back.
Yes, we'll be
All
live
right.
again then.
Loving
Bye
life.
bye for now,
Enjoy Love
guys.
Island.
Bye, I will.
Bye. Bye.